The Ministry of Agriculture continues its campaign to promote food safety and proper handlers mechanisms in Antigua and Barbuda. A workshop was held at the Royal Antigua Resort targeting a wide cross-section of society which has a direct impact on the food and supply industry. Larissa Francis tells us more.
Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Agriculture, Roberto Isaac, welcomed the participants and commends those involved for the hard work and dedication as the food safety project has gained momentum. Isaac says the workshop will further give participants the opportunity to gain added knowledge.
Everyone has some kind of responsibility in keeping food safe. Input suppliers, producers, processors, marketers, distributors, and retailers all have a role. Several agencies in Antigua and Barbuda are involved, and oversight and regulation of the food safety and related issues are guided by existing legislation which may need some modification. If my memory serves me right, in addition to local stakeholders, some contribution has been and still is ongoing at the regional level by other entities. These include the JAGDEO initiative, that is TMAC for the outdated and inefficient agricultural health and food safety systems, being led by Trinidad and Tobago and CARICOM, the Caribbean Plant Health Directors CPHD Forum, the Caribbean Animal Health Surveillance Network, CARIVET, and the Caribbean Agricultural Health and Food Safety Agency.
Director of Agriculture Jedediah Maxim says the workshop speaks to the importance of food safety in Antigua and Barbuda and by large the region and the world. Maxim says the world is changing and individuals are becoming more health conscious.
This morning workshop is a very important and timely workshop addressing the issue of agricultural health and food safety. I think that we stand at a juncture in time when we are faced with a very discriminating consumer population who are very conscious of what they're eating, and as such it puts more pressure on the agricultural sector to ensure that we have the proper systems in place to monitor what is going on in the productive sector of the food industry in Antigua and Barbuda. We have, we know that it's the effects of food safety or an accident in the food industry, what the implications are for a country like Antigua and Barbuda that depend primarily on tourism. One bad incident can create a bad press globally in a very, very short time, which could be very, harmful.
He hopes that the workshop will give them the opportunity to prioritize on important areas that will assist with the further development of agriculture. OACS Commissioner Colin Murdoch says the organization has been embarking on different initiatives to implement on a national level each member state OACS Economic Union to increase trade and economic activities among member states. Murdoch says agriculture is key to the process and for economic success.
And I think this workshop will go a long way to help OECS design and implement those harmonized standards. I think your work here today will also give a boost to trade and to create the conditions for increased economic activity.
Agriculture specialist within the OACS, George Alsey, says the region needs to update agriculture health and food safety systems.
Patterns of consumer demand and commercial development regionally and internationally will reinforce the role of agriculture and provide opportunities for agriculture and food industry in the region. But however, in order for us to seize those opportunities and maximize the benefits of global trade, and to comply with internationally accepted rules that govern trade, we in the region must modernize our agriculture, health, and food safety systems to protect human, plant, and animal life and health. We must engage in the planning, organizing, and implementing of our national and regional agriculture, health, and food safety programs and infrastructure And we must do that consistent with the WTO agreement on sanitary and phytosanitary measures.
Larissa Francis reporting for ABS News.